Are live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream on the BasedBros episodes. Now, we are today looking at four very distinct projects. Of course, two of them are the ones that you can find in David's list. Two of them are from David's updated list because one of the things was that the original list that I was using was pretty old. I think it was from like June 2025. And like, it's not old in like absolute terms, but in like crypto terms, that's like a year plus, I think almost 2 years. So we're going to use both of them. And today, what we are going to be looking for is four specific projects: Bankerbot, Blackbird, TownSap, and ZeroX People. So those are the four that I am going to be looking at. I'm just going to be sharing my screen for the most part. But as always, let's also have a look at the markets. You know, you may not believe me, but these live streams are the only time I actually look at the markets. Otherwise, I really don't look at the markets at all because it goes against the philosophy of mine, which is just, don't worry about it. It's all going to fix itself in the long term anyway. I think it is sufficient to say that we are absolutely freaking nuking. Like, I don't know if you guys will agree with me or not. This is probably, I think we may even like be heading to like 73. Yeah, I think so. Like last time, I think what we're looking at like 75-ish is probably where we all should bid. I think we can like collectively at this point request Gobi to place a buy wall at like 75 so that at least we don't go lower than that. Full disclosure, I actually bought some Bitcoin the other day. Not because like I'm worried about price going up or anything like that. It's just that, as I told you, my goal is very simple in life. Okay. My goal in life is to simply have one Bitcoin per loved one in my life. That is it. That is insurance. That is my insurance against calamities of life, vicissitudes of life, whatever you want to call it. If you have one Bitcoin per loved one, so if you have a family, let's assume you have a wife, you have kids, one Bitcoin for each one of them. I think that is the best present that you can buy. And if you are somebody who is lucky enough to have a young child at this moment, I would highly encourage you to start stacking up Bitcoin because by the time it's time for them to go to college, you will realize, they will realize that they don't need to go to college anymore. That is financial advice coming straight to you from Base's most popular streamer. Anyway, now that we have gone through the entire shenanigans of what the markets are doing and what they're not doing, I think we can sufficiently safely now move to the three projects, right? Four to be exact. So the first one is Bankerbot. Now the important part here is that this bot is very, very programmable. Okay. And I think 0x Deployer is the guy behind it. And I'm yet to understand where is the limit for this bot because it can probably do anything that you ask it to do on Twitter itself. This is how the website looks like. What can I do for you? Yeah, this is what I want to ask. How can I help you? Deploy a Coinbase. Buy me $20 of Banker. Sell it when it pumps 10%. Bridge $5 of ETH. Give me an analysis of Banker over last week. Deploy a coin of Base. Sell any of my coins. Total worth is less than $5. This is basically what we have. We have something which is known as wallet mode, which is basically where it connects your wallet, I believe. So if I connect with Rabi, let's see. This is how it's probably gonna look like. Sent an email. That's weird. I don't know who it sent an email to, but okay. Do I have any? I've got like $18 worth of ETH on base. I've got $288 worth of Ethereum on, well, Ethereum mainnet. What else? Hmm. Now the thing is that actually like this should have reset because I've not used any daily messages today. But okay, I get it. The good part about joining Banker Cup, which is basically premium, uh, their premium tier, is that you can do a lot more, like set up like really cool automations, and you can do it on X. So for those of you who are not like who have been like living under a rock, Jesse of course launched his coin on Base app, and what was really interesting was that 0x deployer basically tried to set up an automation where it would buy the coin at the time that it launched, and that was really cool. I don't think it went through, so I don't think it like succeeded, but it's okay, right? Because a lot of these things, they don't succeed. It's okay. Like, I don't think there's like that much of an issue right there. Let me just actually like reposition this a little bit. Yeah, that's better. So given that, what can we do? Let us like first play around and then we will see. Okay, this many active wallets for the top coins on base. Can I actually send this? Yeah. What are the top coins and base? Now it's thinking. One thing it can definitely do is like give the response a little bit faster, because that is the only time where I feel like, oh man, this is very slow, as you can see right now. But I think that is because I'm not on like the paid tier right now. We've got Edel, we've of course got Jesse, very simple token bot, which is like Clanker. I have Clanker because I think it's a no-brainer to own a couple of coins on base, I think, right? And I don't want to be here and chill any kind of coins to anyone in particular, but I think like if you're a long-term believer on base, there are like a couple of tokens that I think just you should hold if you're in the market for investing. I know most of them are going to nuke a lot because the bear market is here. But even if you're just accumulating, you just want like a very straight up liquid exposure to base ecosystems. Virtuals is one, because I think AI and crypto are going to be the major headwinds for like the next decade. And Virtuals is very well positioned for that. They've already had like a mini bull run of themselves. So Virtuals, of course. For actual usability, I would say Noise is very, very good. It's a launchpad, but they have Oracle as well, which is basically the tool that I had used to purchase Jesse's token. I went through without a hitch. Like, I have no idea what a lot of people were talking about when they said that they were having troubles in buying it. And I'm pretty sure they had it, otherwise they wouldn't be saying it. But I didn't have any. Like, I was just very happy that, oh my god, I could like buy a token from literally liking a tweet. Like, it's insane. Like, and you have no idea how fast it happens. Like, it happens faster. Like, if you have Noise agent opened on like one tab, like the wallet which the Oracle is using, if you have that opened on one tab and you have Twitter open on one tab, you like something on Twitter, and before you can press command plus tab keyboard, like on your keyboard to like switch tabs, the token's already there, which is insane. It's like magic. It's way faster than any other competitor I have seen at this point. I think it may be faster than Banker. I've not used Banker for this purpose specifically to like buy tokens or like sell them, at least on Twitter. And it may be faster than Tip and Earn. Actually, it is faster than Tip and Earn. So you might want to look into that. So that's one. Noise. Clanker, because I believe Farcaster has acquired them. In my head, I think Clanker plays the role of the de facto Farcaster token for a while, before it gets like before Farcaster like deploys one of their own tokens. So that's my thesis, at least, that Clanker kind of becomes like, if you want to bet on Farcaster, Clanker is a good beta for that. Faircaster is another one of them. It's basically like an AI VC, AI agent VC, which can be very interesting. It spots stuff way before others. Kind of a little bit similar to like AI XBT and a couple of other AI agents that were popping off on virtual specifically. Um, what else? Yeah, I think that's a fairly stacked opinion. If you're into DeFi, you're really big on DeFi in particular, then Aerodrome's Aero can be a good buy. But yeah, I just have exposure right now to Noise, Oracle, and Clanker. For transparency reasons, I'm mentioning them. Now, if I come here, let's see what I can actually do with it. Swap $1 worth. Actually, you know what? Bridge. Let me give it like a tough one. I'll just say bridge 5 USDC from Ethereum to base and buy Jesse worth, well, you know, $5. Actually, like let's just say four because there may be like some discrepancy between the amount that actually arrives on base. So let's do this. And this is probably gonna take some time, so I'm not gonna make you guys wait. Just see what we've got here. Top ranked by banker score. Why is everything 0% here? That's what I don't understand. It's a little bit weird. Cookie.fun, of course, get some banker, on-chain metrics. This PNL is a little weird because everybody has like $0. So I think that's the only one that my comment would be on. If it's like for banker, I think like which page is this? It's the leaderboard, right? Leaderboard page has PNL, which is zero for all. I don't think it should be the case. There's probably something weird happening here. Hmm. What else? View your profile. How am, how am I supposed to have a profile of my own? Okay. Uh, I have more, but how do I link it? Connect wallet. But this is not the wallet I want. Huh? What? So was it not verified up until now? What? Uh, hmm. I like the UI, even though it reminds me a little bit of, you know, it reminds me a little bit of Pump Fun esque. Like it's not trying to be polished. APIs. Can you generate one? Hmm. I'm just gonna revoke it because, of course, this is live. But yeah, yep, all of it is revoked. Okay, so you can actually do it, but my assumption is that you will only be able to do it for like how many interactions can this API do? Can it only do like my free messages? Like I've got like five, six free messages left. Can it only do like six interactions? How does that work? So that is another one like API interaction limit if you're on free tier. Because it did not tell me that I need to be on like you know on the pro version. Let us go back now. Let's see how much is Banker Club. Banker Club currently, if you go yearly, it's just $198 a year, which, to be very honest, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's lower fees, unlimited message priority responses, three concurrent automations, DM with Banker on Farcaster. Oh, so they're also on Farcaster. Early access, exclusive perks. How much is this? Something went wrong. Make sure you have ETH in your banker trading wallet. Discord for support. I think this is like this should be, to be very honest, I have ETH in my banker trading wallet. What do you mean? It's the one that I have on Rabi, right? So this should be a little bit smoother. Like it should give me like options to pay with like Apple Pay. It should give me options to pay from like any wallet that I have. Um, that's one thing that I think it's is missing. Join banker club should be easier because I think a lot of people would get discouraged when they see this, and there's probably like some bounce that is occurring as a result of this. But overall, a decent tool, I would say. Huh? Submit? What do you mean submit? Oh, I still have to sign it. Okay, that's all right. Ah, fair, fair. But it's done now. It did not buy Jesse. Um, did it even arrive there? I don't think it did. Oh, I think it did. Wait, 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 wait. Dude, holy shit, I don't know which one it used, which bridge it used, but that was fucking fast. That was fucking fast. It happened almost instantly. But I would have wanted like both of these things to happen together. Maybe it's because like I'm not on the pro version. Again, I'm just clarifying. There can be many reasons for why something like this is happening. But yeah. Swap ETH to Jesse. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not ETH. I meant what? Can you buy Jesse worth $4 from USDC? That's what I need. Yes. So some I think I accidentally closed the tab. Yeah, I'm saying that there is like some work that is required there, but yeah. Did it did me closing this actually take it away or what? That's a little bit weird. That should not ideally happen. Like show me that chat. Where did that chat go? Makes no sense. Did I lose it? Shouldn't be that easy to lose it. Um okay. So make sure chats aren't lost if I accidentally close the tab while the answer was being processed. Because I think this happens a lot. Like, you accidentally close a tab now. Imagine if, I've written like a long ass prompt and it just vanishes. I don't think I'd be like very happy, to be very honest. But okay. No harsh feelings. I think very good. Needs like a bit faster speed. Probably, like most probably, it's just happening because I'm not on like the pro version. That's it. Otherwise, it may actually be good. We got you. Denver, need help. Okay, so I'm already not going to be able to use this one because, yeah, I'm not in the US. Download app. Where to Blackbird? What? This is way too many call to actions. Reduce this. Reduce call to actions, please. Um, just keep it streamlined, guys. Keep it streamlined. City is your link tree. Where to Blackbird? Okay. Um, this map is a little. Oh shit! This map is very shoddy, bro. This map is very shoddy. Uh, yeah, it can definitely be improved. Map on where to Blackbird page can be improved massively because the UX is not smooth. It's not smooth at all. Where else? Let's see. LA. What do they got in LA? But what do I go? Earn fly on every visit. Redeem fly for cocktails, desserts. Okay. A friend membership. What? Okay, so is this only for them or what? Do each of them have like different NFTs by any chance? Jesus, bro. Oh yeah, all of them have like different NFTs to which you can go to. Now I don't have like a US phone number, so I probably cannot use it. They should just open up in Dubai. I'm kind of surprised. Also fly universal rewards currency which you can spend at Blackbird's restaurant. Okay. But if I go to some place, do I get general fly tokens which I can use at, like, so imagine if I go to like a steakhouse and that is Blackbird, then I exit and I go to a coffee shop and that is also powered by Blackbird. Can I use the points I earned at the steakhouse and use it in the coffee shop? Because if so, this is actually like a very no-brainer, and I have no idea why you guys are not in Dubai. You guys would be pretty good. A lot of people eat out here. A lot of crypto meetups happen here, and if on all of them I can get you guys, like, if you can like help guys get like a rebate, I think you guys would be pretty well off. Why won't you do that? Also, you can even host like a competition amongst, because Dubai is small, right? You can even host like a competition of like restaurants in Dubai, on the basis of like number of badges minted, or however you want to quantify active users. And then you can give out something like Blackbird Restaurant of the Year award, or Blackbird Cafe of the Year award in Dubai. These awards, they do really well in Dubai. I think you should definitely think about UAE penetration. Is a good idea. And I think this restaurant award of the year, because the thing is, I understand that you're like US based. I think you guys are probably based out of the US as well. The thing is that it's just an idea that I think will do really well in Dubai. And people in Dubai have money to spend. They spend a lot. So if you can just like use this and make it like, like, run some marketing on TikTok about how, me and the girlies got a free meal for this Sunday's brunch using Blackbird. And I think the name is pretty catchy as well. If you guys get like the Insta handles, the TikTok handles, there's a really good Web2 influencer arc right here. And Dubai is like one of those places where, people wouldn't mind the fly token because like crypto is legal. So it's, I mean, if you guys were operating under like when regulatory clarity was not there, then I think Dubai is going to be like a piece of cake for you guys in terms of regulatory clarity, because it's all legal there. So yeah, I would highly suggest you guys do that because you guys have multiple locations. It's pretty interesting, and you're also charging the user as well for different tiers, right? Insider access, coffee all day, unparalleled hospitality. Okay. Okay, that okay, yeah, bro. This would actually kill it. This would actually kill it. It's very nice. I know people who basically sign up to like clubs and stuff like that, like premium clubs, so that they only meet premium people in Dubai. So there's Blackbird Club. There's actually like an app called Privy, if I'm not mistaken. Not the Privy that you have in Web3, like Prive, as in like something like special. So it's basically like an app that puts you in places of like multiple events that are happening, and it's only like members only events. So you guys would be much better off doing that, because I just launched Denver CEO. Yeah, you have to hit Dubai, man. I don't know if there is like any competition that you have in Dubai, but yeah. What? There, you guys have a Substack with 11,000 people? That's crazy. Okay. You actually have like an opening statement. Is this going to be like a white paper? Probably. Suspense. Come on. Yep. I think so. I mean, not exactly a white paper, but like a light paper. Oh, you have two tokens, Fly and F2. Oh, I did not realize that. You guys have an L3. Interesting. See, I'm not gonna sit here and debate the bullishness of an L3 versus just being in dap on L2's like base. But what I want to give you guys is basically money making opportunities, which I think it's pretty reasonable for you to make an outsized return on. And the buys a market like that, I think a lot of the people who are in your VIP tier, or even in your, your second highest tier, are basically people who already visit Dubai. They already know about you. Probably they are famous as well. They can spread the word about you guys. So that's what I would actually advise you guys to do. Anyway, now we've got Towns app. Now I already use Towns, and I use Towns because I'm a part of a community called Creator Central by Whale. So, which is this one, right? So I don't understand, like, I don't know if like Whale has basically was like approached by the town's team to create it, or like if Whale's, if he like created it himself. But it's like super cheap to get into, and it's like he does like weekly reviews of the content that you post, so that's always good. But yeah, you can basically have it like this. The most popular one that I know is Creator Central by Whale. I think, of course, it's very good. But wait a second, what is this? Uh, it looks to me this has something to do about teeth. What? Okay, this is another language, so I cannot understand it. But yeah, Creator Central. I think this is like CK and Whale. So yeah, and it's like very cheap. Uh, I had to pay like some amount, but it was like very very low. It was peanuts, to be honest. And you can like ask questions to like people who show up to like Reach Networks live stream and stuff like that. So it's good. Uh, is this Zen Academy as in like Zeneca? Yeah, I think so. I think it is Zeneca. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, you are trying to build an on-chain school slash VOP competitor here, right? So you have to just basically copy what they're doing and include crypto in it. Problem is, if if the only benefit you have is crypto, then there is a bit of a problem. And it really depends on like how fast you can execute. Actually, my problem in being comfortable with any dApp that is taking a Web2 model and adding crypto to it is that besides being early, you have very little differentiation. So you best be early and be damn good at it. You would have to be somewhat like Camelot on Arbitrum. Back in the day, Camelot moved pretty fast on Arbitrum as compared to other major players like Uniswap, and carved a name out for itself. That's the same thing that Towns would have to do if it wants to compete against the likes of School or WAP, simply because their business model would collapse if School or WAP integrates crypto payments in themselves. In fact, I'm not sure WAP may already have crypto payments. That being said, I think if they are able to onboard a lot more Web3 creators, then we can go somewhere with that. The only issue they're going to have is credibility. So they'll have to manually pick and support a lot of creators, because what you don't want as a Web3 participant is to join your favorite content creators course or group and then be grifted along with it. So my advice will just be to get more budding creators up there, and probably get people like Whale or Zeneca to vouch for a couple of them, so that you are safe, or you can almost outsource slash cooperate on the due diligence aspect with somebody that you already trust, because the biggest risk with new and upcoming content creators is their credibility level, right? And I say that as a new content creator myself. I am not shying away from the skepticism that others may cast upon me. It's perfectly fine to do that. In fact, it is recommended that you are a little bit more skeptical than a little bit more liberal in Web3. Let's explore this a little bit further. We've got they have one good feature, which is like the DMs feature and the feature of tipping people. Like you can tip crypto. That is very, very good, I think. So towns, I would say, get more creators onboarded, get vouched and upcoming creators. I would say tipping system very good, because I think this is something that is missing from the competitors, the Web2 competitors. You cannot like exactly send money directly to the other participants, but if somebody is helping you out in the community, you can like send money directly. I know like Discord had like a workaround for it with like tip CC bot and collabland, and you can like send money to people using that, but it's still like a weird workaround. And towns basically has all of this incorporated very well. Can I launch my own? How difficult it is to launch my own? BasedBros. Town is free. Members must pay to join yearly. Oh, I can only do ETH. Can I go it? Okay, it has to be at least this much. Okay, please upload an image. Um, hmm. I'll just upload this one. Nobody, please join this. Okay, I'm just making this for the heck of it. Nobody, please join this. Nobody's supposed to join this. I'm once again repeating. I swear to God, if I see one person who joins this and says, "Oh my God, you're not posting content in here, man. What's wrong with you? I thought you cared about your followers, bro." I swear to God, don't join. Okay, just don't. I'm just mapping out the entire process. Creating town on chain, connecting to town's network, and setting up your town. Okay. Building a town takes a village is a nice copy, by the way. Let's see how long it takes. I've got this weird thing right here, which I have no idea what it is. I'm a little bit afraid to touch it. That is very weird. Um, Rub belly. How am I supposed to rub belly? Pay with ETH. Okay. Transferring points. What? What just happened? Wait, I Weaver is not ready for his belly rub. Come back in 23 hours. What the fuck? This is so good. The belly rub is very cool, man. I would actually make it more prominent. Make Beaver more prominent and increase the resolution as well, because I think it's a little bit of a low fidelity image that can be improved upon. But yeah. Okay. Delegate to a node. Finish setting up your town. How can I finish setting up my town? What members get? Feature, add feature, create a town, upload media about town, what about the creator, what members get. Okay, get it. And what was that? Delegate to a node. Um, Delegate to an operator before the token launch to make sure members who staked your town will receive badges and earn yield. What the fuck? Okay, this delegate to a node needs to be explained. Comes out of nowhere, man. Like I can understand. Do you guys have your own chain or something? I'm just assuming here because I've not used you guys. Okay, like I've not like used you guys so much. So yeah, please explain this. And what do you mean token? Do I have a token with this? Did I just launch another token? What? Please tell me I did not launch another token. Is this a token? No, right? Towns deployer. I have no idea, bro. I have absolutely no idea what I'm looking at right now. Anyway, um, what's this? Towns network. Connected to Town's network node. I have no idea what this means. You would have to explain this. Report a bug. No, I don't think I have any bug. APIs add on a Cyril. BIOS live streamer. Founder member. Linked wallets. Switch to developer portal. What's this? Build your first bot. Because this is getting more and more like Discord. Bot is free to install. Fees applied. Town creators must pay to install the bot. Oh, this is very nice. I would much rather have a USDT USDC element here when it comes to payments. Payments ought to be USDC, USDT, because I think that's basically the life of the economy. Read message, send message, delete message. What all can the bot do? So you can, bro. I honestly think, is there like a bot marketplace or what? Bots, bots that move money. Uh, free, 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 free. Are all of them free? Then what is paid? None are paid. Okay, I think if you're like a dev, my advice would be to just like rip off as many Discord bots as you can and just place them here in towns. It's like free passive income, bro. I don't know if like anybody's doing this, but this is like free arbitrage for people. And yeah, that's about it, I think. Anything else that I can do here? Explore. Okay, let me explore. But wait, I've already explored. I think they need more like English speaking communities and more like KOLs with their community. Powered by autism. Yes, this looks like it is definitely a Web3 place. Lottery Town, coffee break, take a sip. Who's running this, bro? What? I'm just a coffee addict and I joined just for the name. That's the level of commitment you need. Sometimes you can just do things. Okay. I think towns we have sufficiently explored. Good one. My idea still stands. You need more creators. If needed, use vouchers, man, from the bigger ones. So, yeah. Final one. What's the final one that we had? 0x people. I've already tried this once. It did not work on my laptop because it had like an unskippable part, but okay. Okay. We are going to try nonetheless and try as much as we can. Bro, I do not want it. I do not want to download the app. Why are you making me download the app? Is it necessary for me to download? Okay, fine. You know what? I will download it. Congratulations. You have won. I have lost. Okay, no worries. Get. Hold up, guys. Just trying. Nothing like forgetting passwords, huh? So this is like the whole reason behind why I don't like this whole thing of like downloading apps and stuff. But I think I'm not even kidding. I think I've forgotten my password to my own Apple account. Oh my god, I think I forgot the password, man. Okay, let me reset it. Chat password has been changed. Chat. So don't worry. We're stuck right here, by the way. If you're wondering at all, we're just stuck here. We're stuck here for a stupid amount of time, by the way. My god. You know what I'm going to do after this? I'm gonna make Shahi Tukda. For some of you, you have no idea what Shahi Tukda is, and I think you're missing out in life. I'm gonna go learn it from mom, and then I'm gonna make it. And I've come back from a run. I actually sprained my like wrist. Unfortunately, I was trying to lift like a dumbbell, and what happened was that so I've got like adjustable dumbbells, right? So I had like 7 kilos in one hand, 7 kilos in one hand. No, actually, I'm wrong. I've got 14 kilos in one hand and 14 kilos in one hand. Yes. So what happened was I was trying to raise it, and like one of the screws came undone. And luckily, Alhamdulillah, unfortunately, it did not fall on my head. It fell like towards like the outer side. But my wrist had to work overtime to keep the dumbbell straight so that, my hand doesn't destabilize that much. So what happened was at that point, of course, nothing happened. I like put it back up, screwed it on, and dangerously tried to do the entire maneuver again, which I should not have done. Don't do that. Okay, don't do that. Learn from my mistake. If the equipment is faulty, don't try to force an exercise just because you want to get done with the set. Anyway, I did that, and yeah, now this is just hurting me endlessly. So I'm just like trying to rehab it as much as I can, and I really cannot use it for anything else. So I'm just trying to like rehab it very, very politely, very, very gently. Even if I do this fast enough, like this, I'll tell you, this exact place right here, yeah, it just hurts like hell. And if I do it like fast enough, I can't. Like I'll just shriek, honestly. So yeah, that's how bad it is. Anyway, coming back to the topic, we have officially logged in. Scan to log in. Sign up. Connect wallet. EVM wallet. I'm just going to be so mad right now. You have no idea. You have absolutely no idea how mad I'm going to be right now. But I'm holding it in on the off chance that this actually works. Oh my God. I swear to God, if I see one more of these, I'm going to flip a table or something. Just give me one moment, okay? I'm showing it to you so that you can see it alongside me, okay? So that you can see it alongside me. When I say crypto UX sucks, this is exactly what I mean, okay? First page, okay? Let me actually enable colors so you can see it in like a colorful fashion, okay? First scene is this, which is basically sign up, login, scan to login. What the fuck do I scan to login? There is nothing for me to scan. But okay, probably later on down the line, there is an option which I can use. Okay, fine. I hit sign up, connect wallet. What if I do not use mobile wallet? There are a lot of people I know that do not use mobile wallet, but okay, I use mobile wallet. I use mobile wallet. Okay, I hit connect wallet. Which type, EVM or Solana? At this point, I knew I was cooked because they're gonna ask me to connect a wallet. Okay, EVM wallet. Now there's like Binance Wallet, Base, Zerion, you can see all of the options. I don't know if like how clean it is, but Yeah. So I hit base and it opens this, right? So this is my wallet. There is no request. There is no request. I don't know if you guys can see this. There is absolutely no request here. I can go here. All of the notifications are basically price of Ethereum crashing. But okay, you know what? Let try again. I'm gonna hit try again. I hit try again. Come here. Nothing. Nothing. So I cannot now sign up. I I I I chose Wallet Connect. Okay. I chose Wallet Connect to see probably there is something that can happen. Scan this QR code with your phone. That's what it says. Which phone, my brother in Christ? I'm using it on my phone. I don't. Wallahu alam. Only Allah Himself can save us. We are so cooked. We are so cooked right now. How do we get in? I showed it to you. I don't care if this is a problem in the base app, if there's a problem in the 0x people app. I don't care. At the end of the day, I don't know. Okay, so very interesting option that I just discovered. Sign up was here. There's a button right here that says login, right? If I see login, they have login with Farcaster here. Why didn't you put this on the main screen itself? Why don't you add sign up with Farcaster or something like that? Why is it hidden in login? So you've got login with QR code, login with wallet, and login with Farcaster. I'm gonna try login with Farcaster. Hopefully it works. Fingers crossed. So I'm signing up with Farcaster. Farcaster, of course, flawlessly enables this. Wait, return to 0x people. We are here right now, by the way. Nothing happens. We get returned to login with Farcaster. Okay, everybody, say Bismillah. Finally, we are in. We are actually in. GG's, bros. We are actually in. Let me now see if I can somehow share it to you guys using my phone screen. But it took so long. I probably would not, I wouldn't be using this. I have to be honest. I'm just now trying to get a couple of this to work. Just give me 1 second, guys, okay? Give me 1 second. Follow the instructions on RS iPhone, unlock it to use on Mac. I have no idea why now iPhone mirroring is not working. Tech today is just giving up on me, guys. I think it's because I reset my password, like iCloud password, so it may ask me to like log in again or something. Okay, I don't think so. I would be able to showcase it like that. You guys would have to do with this display. This is all I'm going to tell you. Okay, 19% normie. What? They just called me normie. Lol. What's cooking on chain? Your portfolio, top holdings, all wallets. What do you mean all wallets? How many wallets do I have? Um, it doesn't make sense to me. Um, what? Okay, let me try to send like $1 to Jesse. Jesse Polak, like one USDC, connect wallet. As soon as I hit connect wallet, it again asks me the same exact thing, which I cannot do now. Okay, I, ca- I will just flip. This is a lot like share slash vector dot fun in some sense. Gale, okay. Fund 0x people wallet. Yeah, I would really love to fund 0x people wallet. If you would have just given me the option to log in and like log in with my email and create a new wallet, I would have loved that. Why didn't you do that? Or you could have just said just like sign up with Farcaster. Like we could have avoided like 3 to 4 minutes of going back and forth on this. But okay, no worries. How do I fund my wallet? Okay, all wallets, EVM 0x people. Okay, receive. Yes, I want to do this. Ethereum wallet address. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just sending money to the 0x people wallet. To USDC. Send there like that. Done. I think this should work now. It should arrive at any moment. I'm just backing up the wallet as well. Why is the wallet backup taking so long? Okay, it happened. GG. Yep, come back. Okay, now your badges are sticky and they're getting in the way of UI. You need to remove this. I don't want to see that I have cleared the normie level. And then it automatically takes me to this page without me touching anything. I don't want that to happen. I do not care about it. Please don't make it so. Okay, $2 here, right? $0 here. $2, $0. So your account amount is not clocking in correctly. Okay, let's try again. We're sending from EVM 0x people to Jesse Polak. We're sending one USDC. Insufficient fees, of course. I thought this was supposed to be gas abstracted. Please enable that. Please enable that so that people can pay in whatever token they want. This is not a good UI UX. What do I do now? Okay, okay. You know what? Let's be positive. Let's send some Ethereum. Okay, let's send $3 worth of Ethereum. That's a lot of Ethereum, by the way. Done. Bro, Base app literally has like one of the best UI UXs in this matter. The only one I've been able to use. There was a team that used to build a wallet called um, Obvious Obvious Wallet. It was the first smart contract wallet that I used. Beautiful, beautifully executed, man. I think they went down like the savings route, like they became like a savings account for people. I don't like that. I don't think that should have happened, but yeah, like I really wish they would have just kept building obvious. They were amazing. It was just, you could do cross bridge swaps with that at that time, like 2 years ago or something. Like I would say USDC on Optimism to Pong on Solana. You can make that swap one single face scan, like one transaction. I would handle everything for you. It worked more than it did not, which was like the best part about it. Okay, now I can send, right? What do you mean insufficient fees? I have $3 worth of ETH, bro. What do you want? I have no idea what does insufficient fees mean, but I don't know. This makes the wallet unusable. Also, you just promoted me from normie to degen, but it still says normie at the top. I take offense to that. Okay, I will just end it there because I'm not very happy with how it performed. This needs a very critical look at engineering before being rolled out massively, because I think if you spend money on marketing at this point in time, it's not going to work it, bro. Like, why are you marketing the product at all at this point when you know it's faulty, to the point that if you do anything, it's just not going to look good on you? So don't do it. Don't make that mistake. I know I may be coming off as like really angry and really aggressive right now, but it's because I'm really passionate about you guys building good products, and I assume that you have a very competent engineering team who can actually turn things around for you guys. Just don't force people to download apps. Give them an option of web. Like, I want everybody on the engineering team to try and onboard their sister, their mother, their wife, somebody who's non-crypto, and they're not allowed to say a single thing. You're not allowed to say a single thing. Just watch. This is not my strategy. This is what Steve Jobs did when he came up with like Macintosh 1, if I'm not mistaken. They just put grandmas on Mac and then just saw what they were doing and derived all of the inferences from that. It's not, oh, it has gone to prod, oh, we need beta testers, so let us get like the most crypto native folks possible for beta testing. It's currently not ready. If it is not being able to clock the total portfolio value of that I have from the assets that it is holding, then it is not ready. If it is saying insufficient fees when I've got $3 on base, it costs cents to send anything on base. I've got $3. It's saying insufficient fees, then that is a problem. That is a big problem. So that means it's not yet ready. I cannot sign off on this. And it's the same thing. Um, I the last time I reviewed 0x people, I said the same thing. You guys need more polish on this. It just like need more polish. And I just say just watch the video, man. Like, I don't think I'll be able to write down all of the points altogether. I would like when I'm writing the tweet, I'll just ask you guys to like watch this, because this is like a much cleaner view on top. Okay, that is it. And yeah, yeah, that is about it, guys. Thank you so much for turning in, listening to me rant about projects that are building on base and how they can improve, what else they can do. And yeah, that's about it. Cheers. Take care of yourself. Love you guys. And see you soon. Bye bye.